You may not want to believe it, but Cristiano Ronaldo's career may be closer to its end than you think. What lies ahead for the Portuguese star could surprise even his most passionate fans. Let's take a look at what might be behind the final chapters of this football legend.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Why not have a go? He has done! Oh my word, what a goal! Cristiano Ronaldo!
One of the greatest players in football history had a journey marked by personal challenges and an immeasurable dedication to the sport. Born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal, he grew up in a humble family. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, worked as a gardener and cleaner, while his mother, Maria Dolores, dedicated herself to being a homemaker. His relationship with his father was deeply affected by his struggle with alcoholism, which, at many points, marked Cristiano's life. When Cristiano Ronaldo was only 20 years old, was a devastating blow. José Diniz Aveiro passed away due to complications caused by alcohol, and this trauma reflected in his relentless pursuit of success. His mother, in an emotional interview years later, revealed that during Cristiano's pregnancy, the doctor had suggested she could have aborted due to her difficult financial situation and her own health. However, she did the impossible to give birth to her son, and with the support of her family, Ronaldo overcame these adversities from an early age. From a young age, Cristiano Ronaldo showed an unusual skill with the ball at his feet. He started his career at Andorinha, a local club in his hometown where his father worked. Later, he transferred to Nacional de Madeira, one of the biggest clubs in the region. It was at Nacional that he caught the attention of Sporting CP, one of the biggest clubs in Portugal, at the age of 12. His move to Lisbon was an important milestone, though difficult, as he was leaving his family and homeland to pursue his dream. At Sporting, Ronaldo quickly stood out, being recognized as one of the greatest talents in the academy. His exceptional technical and physical abilities caught the attention of international scouts, and by the age of 17, he was already playing in top-level competitions for the first team. During his debut season, his football dazzled, and it was in the match against Manchester United in 2003 that he became known worldwide. United's manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, didn't hesitate to bet on signing Ronaldo, and the transfer was finalized for a substantial sum, unprecedented for a player so young at the time. At 18, Cristiano Ronaldo began his international football career by joining Manchester United in England. At the club, he went through a tough adaptation, but soon became an essential part of the team. With his hard work, extraordinary skills, and dedication, Ronaldo began to transform into a star. The Premier League and UEFA Champions League witnessed the growth and evolution of the player, who was already a sensation on the field, scoring goals, creating assists, and earning the coach's trust. It was at Manchester United that he won his first Ballon d'Or in 2008, marking one of the peaks of his career. Real Madrid, however, it was his transfer to Real Madrid in 2009 that truly cemented his place among the greatest of all time. The transfer fee at the time broke records and raised expectations even higher. At Real Madrid, Ronaldo continued his meteoric rise, breaking records, winning titles, and, most importantly, becoming the leader of the team. During his 9 seasons at the club, he became the club's all-time top scorer, winning 4 Champions League titles and numerous La Liga titles, as well as additional Ballon d'Ors, solidifying his status as one of the greatest players of all time. Cristiano Ronaldo was always more than just a talented player. He was driven by an insatiable need for success, motivated not only by the desire to win, but also by his determination to honor his family, which had gone through so many hardships. His journey is one of the most inspiring in sports history, with his name being associated with hard work, overcoming obstacles, and an unrelenting pursuit of perfection. Ronaldo's time at Real Madrid is undoubtedly the peak of his career and one of the most glorious periods in the club's history. Arriving at the club in 2009 with a record-breaking €94 million transfer, Ronaldo became the biggest name in the club's recent history and the driving force behind many of their triumphs. Over his 9 seasons at the club, Cristiano Ronaldo accumulated impressive numbers. He played 438 matches, scoring 450 goals, an average of more than a goal per game. something few players have managed to achieve in the history of football. In addition, the Portuguese also provided 131 assists, making him not just a goal scorer, but a great playmaker. This extraordinary feat made him the club's all-time top scorer, surpassing legends such as Raul and Alfredo Di Stefano. The titles Ronaldo won at Real Madrid are equally impressive. He was instrumental in winning 4 UEFA Champions League titles, being the competition's top scorer in several editions, and leading the team to the ultimate glory in Europe. He also won 2 La Liga titles, 2 Copa del Rey trophies, and several Spanish Super Cups during this period. Ronaldo not only reached the top of Europe, but was also a dominant presence in every competition he was involved in. Some of the most memorable moments of his time at Real Madrid include his incredible performance in the 2014 Champions League final against Atletico Madrid, where he scored 2 goals, leading the team to La Decima, the long-awaited 10th Champions League trophy. Another unforgettable moment was his involvement in the victorious campaigns of 2016, 2017, and 2018, where his world-class performances and decisive goals always seemed to come at the most critical moments. Ronaldo also had his long and unforgettable rivalry with Lionel Messi. While this competition has long been one of the most talked-about stories in football, Ronaldo himself has stated that this rivalry helped them both improve. Both players, with exceptional talent, elevated the level of world football and constantly challenged each other to be better, resulting in phenomenal performances every season. Ronaldo acknowledged in several interviews that Messi's presence was one of the motivations for his own success, as he always strived to be the best and knew the Argentine was his biggest competitor. This relationship, although competitive, is one of the cornerstones of modern football history, and their rivalry remains one of the most iconic in sports history. Within Real Madrid, Ronaldo had great partners who also helped solidify his legend at the club. Players like Karim Benzema, the French top scorer and great friend of Ronaldo, and Gareth Bale, with whom he formed the feared BBC, were essential to many of the team's victories. Additionally, figures like Sergio Ramos, Luka Modric, and Toni Kroos, who formed the backbone of the victorious team over the years, contributed to keeping Real Madrid's dominance in international competitions. In summary, Cristiano Ronaldo's time at Real Madrid was not just a series of titles and records, but also an era of pure emotion for fans and for football in general. With his unmistakable style, tireless work ethic, and desire to be the best, Ronaldo transformed into a living legend, leaving his mark on the club and the sport as a whole. Real Madrid will never be the same without him, and his story will forever remain one of the greatest chapters in football history. Florentino Perez. Cristiano Ronaldo's relationship with Florentino Perez, the president of Real Madrid, has always been marked by ups and downs, especially towards the end of his stay at the club. Despite being a legend at the Bernabeu and winning numerous trophies and records, their relationship deteriorated when Ronaldo felt he was not being treated fairly. In 2018, at 33 years old, Ronaldo decided to leave the club after a series of disagreements with Perez, especially regarding his pay and how the club treated him compared to other big stars. Ronaldo, who always had the mentality of being at the top and being rewarded for his exceptional performance, felt that Real Madrid was no longer willing to offer him the salary and recognition he thought he deserved, especially after his incredible performances in previous seasons. This frustration culminated in a move to Juventus, in Italy, in 2018, where he joined the powerful team from Turin. Ronaldo continued his successful journey, winning Serie A titles, where he stood out as the top scorer and as a key player in the team scheme. During his time at the club, he was crucial in helping Juventus win several Italian championships and remain relevant in the Champions League, although he was unable to take the team to continental glory. However, he set numerous individual records, and his presence at the club elevated the profile of Serie A internationally. The rivalry with Juventus leader at the time, Paulo Dybala, also sparked many debates, but Ronaldo remained an undisputed figure in the team. Manchester United. After 3 years at Juventus, Ronaldo returned to Manchester United in 2021, in a transfer that caused a global stir. The return to the club that launched him to stardom seemed like a perfect story, but his relationship with the new coach, Erik ten Hag, quickly became tense. Ronaldo wanted more playing time, but Ten Hag didn't select him regularly, especially after the arrival of young talents and new strategies for the team. The situation worsened after Ronaldo's famous interview with Piers Morgan, where he openly criticized Ten Hag's management, the club's leadership, and the treatment he had been receiving. Ronaldo stated that he felt disrespected and that Manchester United was not being honest with him. The interview caused a media frenzy, and as a result, Ronaldo had his contract terminated, ending his second spell at the Red Devils abruptly. After this turbulent exit, Ronaldo found a new challenge at Al Nasser, a club in Saudi Arabia, in 2023. His transfer to Arabian football was seen by many as a closing chapter, but also as a new opportunity to shine in a less competitive league with great growth potential. At Al Nasser, Cristiano Ronaldo has made history, bringing his experience and skills to the Saudi league. He quickly became one of the biggest stars of Arab football and continues to break records while contributing to the growth of football in the region. His impact on the Arab League is undeniable, as he leads his team and, once again, leaves a significant mark on world football. Al Nasser Cristiano Ronaldo's current moment is somewhat complex and intriguing. Since his arrival at Al Nasser, he has not won major titles, but his impact on Arabian football goes far beyond the trophies. His presence in Saudi Arabia completely changed the football market in the region, attracting not only more media attention, but also sponsors and new prominent players to the local league. Ronaldo is undoubtedly a marketing phenomenon, and with his legacy, he helped raise the visibility of Arab football to global levels, something that seemed unthinkable before his arrival. He changed the dynamics of the league, and Saudi clubs began investing heavily in new international reinforcements, capitalizing on the hype generated by his transfer. This is a reflection of his unique influence in the sport. In terms of numbers, Ronaldo is nearing a historic achievement: 1,000 goals. Currently, with 919 goals, he continues his journey to reach this impressive mark, a record that seems inevitable given his persistence and tireless desire to achieve new goals. However, more than reaching 1,000 goals, what has really caught attention is what comes after that, especially regarding his retirement. His wife, Georgina Rodriguez, has mentioned on several occasions that Cristiano plans to retire in a few years. This is a sensitive topic, especially because for many, the idea of seeing Ronaldo's name outside the football fields seems almost impossible to imagine. Ronaldo has become such a prominent figure in the sport that for many, he is synonymous with football. His retirement would represent the end of an era, something that many fans, especially younger ones, still cannot process. The idea that Cristiano Ronaldo might actually retire soon is a dilemma that many still don't fully understand. Ronaldo's presence in football goes beyond the simple game. He is a reference, a global icon, a figure that transcends the sport and has become part of popular culture. If he truly leaves the field in the coming years, it will leave a void in football, especially for fans who grew up following his career. The rivalry with Messi, his achievements at Real Madrid, his journey through Manchester United, his reinvention at Juventus, and now his stay at Al Nasser are just part of the legacy he has built over the years. When Ronaldo is gone, many fans will not only miss his goals, but also his presence on the field, his dominant personality, and his ability to inspire entire generations. Moreover, it is difficult to imagine football without Ronaldo, especially for those who have followed him since his early steps. Many would simply not have the same motivation to watch the games or feel like something is missing. His retirement would be a landmark not only for football, but also for the entire sports industry. In an era where figures like Ronaldo are increasingly rare, his departure from the field may make many fans, especially those who live off the brilliance of big stars, feel disoriented. Cristiano Ronaldo represents, in many ways, the last generation of superstars who dominated modern football. With him, not only the goals and titles will go, but also a standard of excellence that many try to achieve but few succeed. His retirement could be more than just a goodbye to a great player. It could mark the end of an era, and for many, that will be difficult to accept. Football may continue, but without Ronaldo's presence, it will surely be a different game.